relaxing, breathing, closing your eyes, acknowledging that you are taking this time for yourself, and really just letting go here. Hear the sound of the breath, lengthen the breath, and then just scan the body for any tension, any tightness. Let's relax, let it go, soften. Okay, we are going to begin by taking our feet flat, feet wide apart, knees are bent, and we will sway the legs, dropping the legs from side to side. Moving really slowly, seeing how this feels across your hips. If it feels tighter on one side, hold there a little longer, take a big, huge breath, and then flop the legs to the other side. So just really check in with your lower back and with your hips as you sway your legs from side to side. Okay, extend your right leg long and take hold of the left shin. We're gonna interlace our hands over this left knee or left shin and just circle, make big circles here, really getting your thigh to squeeze into the ribs. Your head stays down, the chin is drawn in, the back of the neck is reaching. And then circle it around the other way. We're going to be taking a big inhale, and then on the exhale, you're going to be lifting your head up and squeezing the knee to the nose. So let's hold the legs still. And if you want to hold behind your left knee, you can. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, lift your head up. Squeeze the left knee towards the nose. Good. Do this 4 times. Inhale, the head comes down. Exhale, the head lifts up. Feel like your lower back pushes down into the mat. Contract the abs on that lift up. Exhale. Inhale, the head comes down, and then one more time. Big exhale, lift your head up. Let's stay here. So big exhale, squeeze. And now take this left leg, stay lifted through your shoulders, through your chest. See if you can straighten out this left leg. And then let's pulse. So just itty bitty lifts for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Take your left leg down. Extend the left leg long. Hold on to the right knee shin. Let's make some hip circles here. Okay, head is down, shin tucks in. Try to squeeze your thigh right into your stomach. And then change directions with your circles. Big full breath. Okay, let's hold behind the knee. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lift your head up, squeeze the knee towards the nose. Good. And repeat for 4. Moving with your own breath here. As you're exhaling, you're also firming up the belly. Big inhale as the head comes down, exhale, up we go. Good, and on that 4th one, big exhale, lift up, hold here. Take the leg as straight as you can, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, relax your head down. Reach for your block now, if you have a block or a book, okay, whatever it is you're going to use. We are going to squeeze it between the knees, and we're going to be peeling the tailbone off the mat here. It's okay if you rock back. I just want you to really think about squeezing, adducting here through the inner thighs. The feet are going to come up, and then we're going to lift the lower back and the tailbone up and back down. Okay, so it's a pretty small movement. The feet are up. And you're playing with, can I peel my tailbone up off the floor? Maybe pause up there for a second. And just really feel that low belly contract. Okay, arms can be along your sides if that feels best. Keep going with this. It can be a really small lift. It could be a really big lift. Give me 5 more. Breathe. Nice, 15. Okay, now from this, really push this lower back down. I want this to be your focus. We're gonna switch from the hands to the knees with our block. As you breathe in, take this block away from your knees with your hands, and then reach your arms back and lower the legs down as far as you feel that you can. But I want you to keep the lower back connected. And then exhale, give it back to the knees and open the body again. Everyone is gonna have their own range of motion with this as we switch from the hands to the knees. The inhale opens the body and the exhale brings it back together. We're gonna do 15. Nice big inhale to open. Maybe those first few were practice. I'm gonna count this as 5. Keep going for 10. Keep the low back connected, okay? And exhale, 7. If you need to take a break at any point, you do so. This is an intense exercise. 9, and we still have the head down, right? We're not even lifting the head up. 10, 5 more. Reach the body open, 11. Bring it back together and switch, 12. 13. And 14. And 15. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll give the belly a break. We're gonna take this block and we're going to step on it. Your book, your block, your stool, whatever it is. Put your feet across it. Really get the blades under your back. Lift your hips up. Good, stay here, hold here. Feel like the weight is on the backs of the arms. You're lifting up through the hips. Tuck your bum under more. Hip bones as high as possible. Squeeze into glutes, low back. And come back down. Nice job. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. We are going to either rock and roll to sit up or lie on your side, sit up carefully. Take about 3 rocks and rolls, and then swing around to table. Nice work. Coming into tabletop position, line up wrists, shoulders, knees, hips. We'll begin with the cat-cow spine. So the big inhale and the big arch, head up, tail up. The exhale and the round. And when you round your back, imagine you have a big turtle shell, so really push out through the shoulder blades. Again, inhale. Exhale. Let's do a few more. Move with your own breath here. Hear the exhale in the back of the throat. Stay connected to your breathing. And now find that middle place with your spine, and let's think about stabilizing the spine. So we're not going to be moving it around. We're going to keep it stable, abs pulled in. Your left leg is going to open out to the side first. So can the knee come beside the hip? And then bring that left knee down and extend the left leg back with a reach forward with the right arm. Let's repeat this side. So the left knee comes down, it opens out to the side, it comes down, it presses back, and the right arm reaches. 2, left leg out to the side. Left leg back, right arm forward. 3, left leg out, left leg back, right arm forward. 4, one more time. Out to the side. Send it back, reach the arm, bring it all down. Okay, reset your stomach muscles. Reset your spine. Take your right leg out to the side. Feel the hip, feel the glute. Bring the right leg down. Now extend the right leg back and add the left arm reach. Good, repeat. Right leg out. Right leg back, left arm up, 2. Right leg out. Extensions, 3. Right leg out. 4. One more time. Out to the side first and extend. There's 5. Okay, back to this tabletop position. Toes should be curled under if they're not already. We're gonna lift our knees up and down to hover. And when we lift the knees, you're looking for about 1 centimeter off the floor. So pick the knees up, hover the mat. Can you contract your abs here? Can you mind muscle connect and contract them? Put your knees down. Lift them up. Squeeze belly. Put them down. Lift them up. 3. Just 2 more. Knees lift, abs contract. 4. And one more time, knees lift, squeeze the belly. 5. Okay. Send your hips back, child's pose. Flip your palms up. Take a moment here. Wiggle out the fingers. Maybe roll your wrists. And take a moment. Make any movements that feel good. Relax your hips over your heels and breathe. We are going to lift up into our downward dog. So when you're ready, take your hands, shoulder width, fingers forward, hips go high, look through your feet. And as soon as you're up in this downward dog, you're going to move as you want to. It's always nice to get into the toe joints here. Maybe foot twist and straighten out the big toe. See if you can bend into the big toe with it aligned. Okay, even dropping the hips from side to side is a beautiful stretch in the side of your back. So move and breathe. And then we'll come center if you're not already. Draw your heels down, lift your sitting bones up. Really breathe into these hamstrings. Let's take the feet wide and bend the knees and push back to ragdoll at the back of the mat. And as soon as you are in that position, exaggerate your knee bend, get your stomach on your thighs, and shake yourself out. Let your neck be long, your head is nice and heavy. And if you want to hold your elbows, you do that. Breathe. Okay, pull your stomach muscles in. Roll yourself up. You're flexing the spine with your stomach muscles active. Roll, roll, roll. Your head is the last to come up. Feet come together. Interlace your fingers, push out through your palms, reach over the top of the head, and on the exhale, lean to the side, push out your hip. Inhale tall and exhale to the other side. Good. We'll just drop these arms down and walk to the top of the mat. Big toes are touching. Take an inhale and reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees and forward fold. Inhale, slide up your legs to half back. Lift your tailbone. Exhale, take plank and look forward. Squeeze the belly. Lower the knees. Lower the chest. Tops of the feet push down. Inhale, lift your chest up. Pause here. Take your shoulder blades, move them around a little bit. Can you pull them all the way down your back? Put them in your back pockets. And then can you pick your hands up? And can you pick your legs up? Let's draw the chin in a little bit here. Flutter the legs so they come up and down, little fluttery action. Keep breathing, keep lifting, keep fluttering. And relax, drop it down, peel off, take down dog. Look right through the feet, draw the heels, lift the sitting bones. Inhale, look up through your thumbs, and exhale, move forward and then step forward. As soon as you step forward, make sure these knees are bent. Slide into the half back and lift that tail. Exhale, fold right back in, tucking in the chin. And then inhale, reach all the way up and look up. Exhale, your hands come down. Okay, if you're not quite at the top of the mat, let's get there. Big toes touching, shoulder blades back and down. We're gonna sit into chair. So come on down, reach your arms forward. And heels are loaded, you've got a little bit of a lumbar curve. And you flip your palms up to the ceiling and then take your thumbs and drive them back, pull them back. Can you stick your chest out, squeeze the shoulder blades together and fire up your back? And then bring the arms back. Hook your thumbs now, whichever way is comfortable. Feel like you're trying to pull your arms apart, but your thumbs are hooked. And then start taking this big inhale, reaching the arms up. And you're just gonna notice in your body, how high can I get my arms without coming out of my squat? Do you still have a lumbar curve? Can you lift, reach, and then exhale, bring it down. And tip over into your fold. And the left foot steps back to high lunge. So send this left leg way back, land on the ball of the foot, and come all the way up, balancing, locking your gaze. Okay, we'll come out of the leg, give the muscles a breather, and then sink into this right leg, really drive into the right heel, feeling like your right glute is fired up. Squeeze your left glute, draw the tailbone under, see if you can feel your left hip flexors stretch. Take a reach with the arms, big, big reach. Goalpost the arms. Take the right arm under the left for eagle. Okay, if eagle doesn't work, it's a big hug. If eagle's working, squeeze the elbows, push the hands away from the face, look over the top of the fingertips. Let's separate the shoulder blades, pull them apart. Push out through that back, faint turtle shell. Nice big inhale, and then on the exhale, round the back, hang forward. Can you hang to the inside of your right knee? Keep the right heel pushing down strong. And then come right back up. And as you come up, unravel the arms and open the body to triangle. So the left foot and the left hip open, but the right foot didn't move. Put the hands on the hips. See if you can make them feel like they're even, and then push your bum forward more. That right foot should be nice and straight. Bring the arms up. Bend your back leg, your left knee. Okay? Your back leg, your left knee, it starts to bend and your right toes pull up to the ceiling. Right fingertips come towards the floor. Left arm takes a big sweep and you twist your body, look to the left arm. Good. Release the twist, come right back up through triangle. Bend your right knee, your front knee, warrior two. Your shoulders over hips. Right knee pushes outward, arms are up, shoulders are down. Exhale, side angle pose. You can rest the right arm gently onto the right thigh or take the hand inside the foot. We're going to reach up through this left arm. And then will this left arm come over your head? Will the left bicep come to the left ear? Big side reach. You got it. We're coming down to low lunge. Take your time. Roll onto the ball of your back foot. Lower the hips. Just stay here for a moment. Think about pulling your chest through, having a big breath, feeling left hip flexors. We have a little bit of work coming up. We are going to be stepping back and working on some plank. So enjoy, soften, breathe. And now pick your hips up enough that you can pull this right leg back to plank. First thing we're going to do is either from your toes or from your knees, show me one yoga push-up. So the elbows hug in, you land in chaturanga, and you drive out of it. Awesome. Now let's come to the elbows. So forearm plank. And as soon as you get here, decide, do you want to be on your knees and stay on the knees and hold here? Because you can do that. Or are you okay to hover the knees and straighten the legs 10 times with me? So by hovering the knees, I mean bend them, but don't actually let them touch the mat. You can look through and see what's happening there. And then squeeze the legs straight and straighten. 1. Bend, hover, 2. We're going for 10. Bend, hover, 3. Bend the knees, straighten them out, 4. Bend the knees, 5. Bend the knees, 6. Keep the body nice and straight. Try not to be poked up. 7, good. Try not to have your bum up in pike. 8. Bend the knees, straighten them out. 9. One more time. Bend the knees, straighten them out. That's 10. Lower the hips. Holy. Hands come beside the chest. Let's take a nice inhale. Lift the chest to cobra. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Good. And then as you exhale, peel off and take a child's pose. Breathe. Rest the forehead. Relax the ankles. Try to sit your bum right over those heels. Nice work. And when you're ready, come on back to downward dog. And if you're not ready, stay in child's pose a little bit longer. Okay? Everyone makes this class their own. Take breaks when needed. If you're in downward dog and you want to try a split, go ahead and send this left leg up. And then as that left leg comes up, can you bring your attention to the left glute? Can you squeeze the left glute and open up the left hip? I want you to bend the left knee here. Feel like you're pushing the wall away with your left foot and kind of pushing through my heel. And as I do this, I'm tightening the left glute and relaxing it. Tightening the left glute and relaxing it. Take the left leg down if you did that. Take the right leg up if you want to. Opening up through the hip, bring the attention into this right glute here. Let's bend the knee. Imagine you're pushing a wall away with this right foot through the heel. Tighten the glute and relaxing. Tightening the glute and relaxing. Breathing. And put the right foot back down if you did that. On your inhale, look up through your thumbs, and on your exhale, move forward, step forward. When you get here, the knees are bent, slide up to the half, lift the tail, stick out the chest. Exhale, fold in and tuck your chin. And a big inhale, sweep all the way up and look up. Exhale, the hands come down. Okay, let's do that little sequence on the other side now. Big toes are touching. We begin in our chair. Heels are heavy, knees are pushed together. Flip your palms, pull your thumbs back. Squeeze your back. Bring the arms back. Hook the thumbs. Big inhale, reach the arms up. Reach, 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 stay in the chair. Maybe lift the chin. Exhale, fold over. The right foot goes all the way back, high lunge, land on the ball of the foot. Come on up slow, careful, lock your gaze. Take your time. Come out of the lunge, straighten out that left leg. Sink back in, left heel heavy, left glute firing. Tailbone draws under, squeeze your right glute. Stretch right hip flexor. Reach the arms. Goal posting. Left one coming underneath the right for eagle or hugging. You got this. Squeeze through the elbows, push through the back. Turtle shell. Push the hands away from the face. Let's round forward. Whenever we're rounded, the stomach muscles are supporting and pulling in. Always think about that. Come on up. As you come up, you open to triangle. So it's just the back leg. So the right foot and the right hip open. The left foot stays straight, and as soon as you come up, can you move your hips without bending your knees? Can you push your bum forward? Arms are up, look over that left hand, shoulders relax down. Start to bend your back leg now, your right leg. You got it. We can put the hands to the right thigh, pull your left toes up, breathe into the left inner thigh hamstring. And then the left fingertips are going to reach towards the floor, and we'll twist here. This right arm starts to come up, and you're turning if you can, and looking up and twisting. Nice, and then exhale, let's come on up back through triangle. We're up, and bend your left knee, move through warrior two. Do a quick check here, shoulders, hips, shoulders, hips. Left knee pushes out more. Gaze over left hand, shoulders down, big breath in, exhale, side angle. Okay, as soon as you come into this side angle, do you want the elbow on the thigh or the hand to the floor? Turn, look up to this right arm, and then see, will this right arm come over your ear? So get really long in the side of your body. And then exhale, we're coming to low lunge, settle in. Take your time getting here and stay here and enjoy it because we have plank coming up. And if you hated plank, you just stay here. You just wait it out right here, getting a good stretch, okay? We'll do the one chaturanga push-up, then we'll come into our forearms, we'll do the plank, and I'll challenge you with 10 reps there. Let's do that. Step this left leg back. Nice. Now chaturanga push-up from knees or toes, it's up to you, but let's look forward. Let's bring the chest between the thumbs, hover, drive up. Nice work. To the elbows, to the forearms. You could choose to stay here from the knees and not move. Okay, or 10 reps, and the 10 reps this time will be a toe tap to the side. So take one leg out to the side, tap, and then send it back. Take the other leg out to the side, tap, and send it back. That's 2 reps. Tap, 3. Keep the body straight, 4. Let's not move too quick. 5. 6. Let me challenge you 2. I want you to open the leg as far out to the side as you can. 8. 9. Holy moly. Okay. Come on down, hips down. Hands beside the chest. Take an inhale, lift for the cobra. Slide the shoulder blades down. And then exhale, peel off, take that child's pose. Nice work, everyone. That was fun. Big breath. Got a little heart rate doing that. Okay, back to downward dog. We're going to make it up to the top of the mat just one more time. So in our downward dog, you look through the feet, you draw the heels, you lift up the sitting bones, take a nice stretch in the backs of the legs. And we're going to inhale, look up, and exhale, start moving forward. Stepping forward, bending the knees when you arrive, sliding to half. Exhaling, folding in. Inhaling, sweeping up, reaching up, looking up. And exhaling, your hands come down. Nice work. Okay, if you're not at the top of the mat, we'll get here. We'll spread out the right toes. And we're going to take the left leg forward. Feel like you're using your stomach muscles to bring this left leg forward. Standing twist. Right hand holds outer left knee. Left elbow comes up and drives back. Chest is up, chin draws in. Look to feel this through your rib cage. Lock your gaze. You don't have to look around. You know what to do here. If you want to challenge yourself, turn your gaze to the back of the room, extend more through the arm. And of course, there's always that option to try and hold the outside of the left foot, kicking the left leg out straight. It's always a fun option. Okay, we're slowly going to return ourselves back to the front. Take your time getting there. And placing the left leg down. Spread your left toes, lock your gaze. Engage stomach muscles, pull right leg up, strong. You got it. Hold the outer. Take the right elbow up and back. Chin in. Connect to the rib cage sensation. Decide if you're going to turn your gaze fully behind you. Extending arm, and maybe extending leg. Maybe baby. Breathe. Be still. Let's think about returning. So coming out of it the way you came into it and slowly returning the body back to the center. Beautiful. Take the feet a little wide. Interlace the hands. Let's take that big chest opener here. Shoulder heads pull back, chest puffs. Rib cage draws in a little bit. And then on the exhale, if you want to fold with this, we'll fold with it. You don't even have to though. Sometimes that chest is so tight, just holding the position upright is enough. So you decide. And then a big inhale. Let's lift up, nice and slow. Okay, so I want to bring us down to the mat now. We're almost out of time. 45 minutes goes by really fast. If you have a step stool, it might be better to support yourself in a low squat. So depending on your body, you're going to pick something to sit on that is high enough that you can stay here in Malasana for a good minute. Okay? And if you don't need anything, that's great. You can be without it. So I want everyone to decide what they're using. Come down safely and carefully. Our heels stay connected and our knees are pushing out. And then once you're here, you can use your elbows and really open. Think about that chest lifting up. Maybe the chin lifts up a little bit. And you're just breathing. Okay, everyone looks a little bit different in their low squat, as they should. Using different things for support. Make sure the feet are wide enough. And my toes are just off the edge of my mat. That feels like a nice width for my body. Yeah, perfect. And you're not rushing to be without support. Use the support to help yourself get into this position safely. When I hurt my knee over the weekend, I heard it dropping down into this position first thing in the morning really fast. So this is definitely a position that you have to be careful with it. You have to move into it carefully. Make sure you don't drop too low too fast. Breathe. Now when we go to come out of here, I want to give everyone an option. If you feel like taking crow, an arm balance, you can take crow from here, or you can step back and come right down to your belly, okay? So it is up to you. As we come out of this, if you choose to do an arm balance, you're going to work up on the toes, knees into the armpits and eyes forward. I want you to look forward with crow, tip forward. And then once you've tipped forward enough, you'll feel that the feet become lighter. Just don't look down. And if that is just not going to be fun today, you're going to step right back and you're going to come into Sphinx. And I'm going to come to the screen because I want to see what people are doing. No pressure to do anything you don't want to do. You're either in Sphinx or you're in crow. Beautiful. You should feel this at the wrist because as the body pushes forward, it takes a lot of wrist mobility. Nice. And Sasha, try to reset and get your knees higher up the arm into the armpit, just a little bit more into the armpit. Use your abs, okay? Pull the stomach muscles in and find the stomach muscles here. This is about your core, your powerhouse being active. And then when you've had enough, because your wrists will say, that's enough, get into Sphinx. Yeah. That's good. It was really good. Okay. We come to Sphinx. And decide where the elbows need to be here. If the elbows right under the shoulders is too much, push them forward, really connect your ribs. And now think hip flexors and hip bones. Almost push my hips down into the mat here. And then keeping them pushed down into the mat, can you bend the knees? And then let's cross the ankles. Kind of go out, cross the other way. Alternate the leg that's in front. And just see how that feels. Nice. We're going back extension with a fluttering leg kick. One more time. And then we're going to come to seated because I really want to play with L-sits today. So let the legs go long. Let's send the arms back. Pull your shoulder heads back and externally rotate your thumbs up to the ceiling. So our shoulder blades are kind of squeezing together with this lift. Our legs are going to come up as well. Squeeze the glutes to get them up nice and straight. You can tuck the chin in. Hold the arms, the thumbs, the shoulder blades in position. And now give me leg fluttering, kicking. It's very strong. It's very little. It's not a big movement. Powerful. Tight glutes. Breathe. Don't come down. Keep fluttering. Keep breathing. Shoulder blades are pulling down. Knees are not bending. And that's enough of that. Hands beside chest, peel off, round your back. Knees together, rounded back. Okay, nice abdominal work today. Nice low back work today. We are going to move to sitting on your block or your step stool or your 3 thick books stacked. Okay, so many options. We begin here. As soon as you get into this position, let's look for, I'm on my sitting bones and I have a lumbar curve. Chest is up, chin is in, and are your ears in line with your shoulders? So we're really setting posture. Take a reach with the arms. Let's see if the biceps can line by the ears. And can you really draw these shoulder blades down your back? And breathe. Now, if this is tight, bring the arms behind you, prop up, close the eyes, breathe. If this doesn't feel like much of a stretch and you can lean forward from the hips, let's take our forward fold here today. Long spine. Okay, chest is pulling through. Hug the stomach muscles in a little. Breathe. Oh, that's a good stretch. Okay, now come up from here. We're going to try an L-sit, and we're going to start with our block under our hamstrings, okay? So, L-sits are definitely tricky, but with a little bit of support high up the leg, makes it manageable. If your wrists are not going to take this, stay in a hamstring stretch, okay? Hands are at our sides, pushing down, triceps are fired up. I want you to feel like you're leaning forward a little bit, pull in the stomach muscles, and see if you can pick your bum up here. Our feet are down, got a little support under the hamstrings. Okay, nice work. Let's take this block, bring it under the calves. Right under the meaty part of the calves. Okay, same thing. We're sitting up tall, we're hugging in the stomach muscles, we're pulling up the pelvic floor. We're gonna lean forward. My hands are by my mid-thigh, okay? My hands are not back here. Mid-thigh. Find the tricep muscles, lift your hips up. And if they don't come up, but you still feel your abs and you're pushing and you're working, that's good enough for me. See if we can hold. Try a few times. Come back down. Okay, nice work. Let's move this to the heels. Okay, definitely difficult. You can come onto the backs of the hands for a moment to give the wrists a stretch here. And then when you're ready, same thing. Focus, breathe, pull it in, belly button in, set the hands up mid-thigh, big exhale, lift. If you can hold, hold. And come back down. Okay, nice work. Now, if you felt like you want to try it again in any position that we just did, calves, hamstrings, heels, try it again. If you want to attempt it block free, and we'll try some leg lifting, then come ahead and try this with me. Okay, totally up to you. Choose a variation you want to try. Hands mid-thigh, belly in, pelvic floor engaged. Let's go. Big exhale, pull the hips back and up. And then when you're here, one leg up, the other leg up. And switch. 1 and 2. Let's do it one more. 1 and 2. Ah, holy moly. Okay, nice work, everybody. Get out of here, block. We done with you. Okay, we gotta get down on the mat. I had so much else planned too. Roll out your wrists, okay? Shake them out. Let's find the mat, find our backs with control. We're gonna lower into that low back, and we're gonna see if we can hold it here. We get down. Good, you're in the low back, you're holding. Can you lift your feet up? This is hollow position. This is a really important position to play with. And if you're okay, maybe you try reaching the arms back. And then you let it all go and you come all the way down. You're pretty close to the floor. Come all the way down. Nice job. Take the arms here in goal post and then bring your feet up, bend your knees. Bring your knees up. Let's do our windshield wiper thighs again, just like we did at the beginning. With your chest open, shoulders stretching in goal post. And we're gonna hold to one side. So as the legs drop left, the left heel hooks the outer right knee. The head turns, extend your right arm. Breathe. Close your eyes. You did a lot of work today, so I want you to try to soften and just breathe. Okay, let's drop the legs to the other side. So we're just gonna take thighs to the right, pick up the right foot, hook the outer left knee, turn to your left arm, look at it, extend the left arm long, close the eyes, and breathe. Good, big full breath, and we'll bring that to the center, knees up. We're gonna cross left ankle over right knee. Push left knee away, see if you can feel hip. Hold and breathe into this hip. And if you want more, hug behind this right thigh, take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, lift your head up and squeeze yourself towards your left ankle. And put your head down. Okay, switch legs. Cross the right. Take a moment here. This right ankle is flexed. Push your right knee away from you. If that's a deep hip stretch, you stay right here and breathe. And if you want more, hold the left leg. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, squeeze in. Hold. Breathe here. Squeezing in. Breathing. Right hip. And your head comes down. Okay, we're going to take a happy baby. We're going to hold these knees. Keep them wide. Rock from side to side. And if you feel like you want to hold lower down the leg, ankles or feet, you go ahead. Okay? You can hold the insides of the feet. You can hold the outsides of the feet. You can rock and look for a knee tap and a knee tap. But just check in again with the neck and the chin. Reach the back of the neck down. You can even try your kick out here. maybe we go one leg straight, one leg bent. And switch. If there's any other positions that you didn't get to take that you love, this is where you would take it. Take as much time as you want. And if you are just ready to wrap up and take a moment in Shavasana, then let's do that. Let's get into the same position you started in today. Close down the eyes. Notice how the breath flows. And challenge yourself to be still. The body's not going to move. And your mind is going to be in that place where you're watching the thoughts go by. They're there. And you're just watching them go. Hear your breath. Relax every muscle.